welcome to the VI of Morning Show. I'm your host, Blair. Now, in a recent research conducted by the University of Nairobi shows that most of the people, especially the youth in Kenya, are living fake lives, courtesy of social media. In the studio, I have a panel of three members. Maybe you could introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm James Odera, a student at the Technical University of Mombasa.
My name is Abner Dennis. I'm a parent.
I am Younger Catherine and I work with Google.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me on the panel, Gentlemen in One Day. This is going to be quite a discussion. Maybe let me begin with you. Let me begin with you, Abner.
Yes.
Do you think the statement that social media has turned us into fakes is justified?
That actually depends with how the kids are being raised. The truth of the matter is that a lot of our people, or a lot of our kids and the youth, uh, they are living a life that is not theirs, and that has really affected their lives. Yeah.
Okay. Um, I would like to ask, do you recognize this pressure that people feel that they have to be on top to present themselves well on the social media platforms? Do you recognize this pressure?
Okay, the role of social media in our lives is not supposed to make us forget that we are human. It's not supposed to destroy us. Social media is supposed to empower us because it's supposed to be a source of information, education, and generally empowerment. So if we decide to turn social media into an enemy, I think we are losing a sense of responsibility.
And how are they trying to turn to an end?
How?
How are they trying to turn social media into an end?
Because from what you said and from what he said, it's like people are now using social media to do fake lives. People are using social media to do things that are not even beneficial to them. People are using social media to harm themselves instead of helping themselves. So that's how social media is being turned into an enemy.
Okay, now, a lot of researchers say that this trend causes depression to other people who take the lifestyle as for being real. What advice do you have for the depressed as a result of this? Maybe you can tell.
To to those who are depressed with issues dealing with competition is resulted as a result that comes as a result of social media. I think the best thing to do is to live your life. uh, to live your life. You see, like my kids, I told them, well, in as much as they associate their life with social media, that should be like a goal that they should have to live that kind of life. But it shouldn't make them feel as if they it should not make them feel depressed because they're not at that point, at that particular point, that now they should feel kind of inferior. They should feel positive about themselves, their situation at the moment, and take issues as the way it is. But when they start competing, then I guess depression can be an issue. So the only way they can handle this is by accepting their life in as much as by appreciating their life in as much as they look forward to be greater people in the future.
So, you as a parent, you are trying to say it's right for your kids to own social media gadgets at an early age.
Yes, actually, I'm a very kind of I'm liberated. Like I'm a liberal. I really accept my students or my kids when they go onto the social media because that's a platform of learning new cultures, learning new ways of life. So imagine whereby you blocked your kid and then you are taking them to the same school whereby there are other kids. You know, they'll feel kind of inferior. So for them also to feel that they're competing with the world, the best way to do that is by learning it through the social media. So that's the best way you can, yeah, because we don't have our kids most of the time, but at least when they are free, they can look at what is in the social media. Uh, so my role as a parent in that is just to help them learn, not so that they don't take everything, just they just take what is beneficial for them. Yeah.
And maybe I could ask you, are there any benefits that you gain when you use the social media to express yourself or to be someone who is more valuable?
Okay, first of all, let me just make a few remarks from what have nothing. And I wish all parents could be like him because he has started something that I wanted to talk about. First of all, I don't think we should blame social media for depression. Can we imagine of a world where you don't have phone, you don't have the Facebook, you don't have the WhatsApp? How will it be? We can't connect with other people. And then when you go to different cultures and you meet with these people, that's when you get depressed because you've not been there, you've not been the social media, you don't know what is out there. You restricted yourself to what you can see, where you can go. So first of all, I don't agree with that. That social media brings depression. Then, on your question about the benefits of social media has a million and one benefit. And to me, it's not about social media is good or social media is bad. It's about your attitude. If you go to the social media platform, let's take for example a businessman, post what you do, tell people to reach you, how to get your job, put your contact on there. You have marketing, your job, and that alone will take your product. It will increase your market. Like you'll be able to access a bigger audience, a bigger market. And then take somebody who was scammed from media. You want to compete with everyone else. It's something that's natural that for a picture to be taken, I must wear good clothes. I must make sure I look good. So when you come, when you start competing with other people who are not even in the same league as you, then that's when depression starts. Because you've gone to social media and you're using it for the wrong purpose. That's not the right purpose. The right purpose for social media is interaction and to make the world a smaller place. Yeah.
Catherine, what do you think is the right way that people should use social media?
I think as an individual, you should always have a goal in life. Always have something you're working towards. Because when you have something you're working towards, you will not get distracted by other things that come in between. So if I know I have a phone, for what reasons do I have a phone? If I have a business I'm marketing, then my goal should be getting more clients. My goal should be selling my business to more people. And if I'm a student, then my goal when I'm dealing with social media should be I should get more information. I can interact with other students all over the world. I can interact with my teachers on the net. Then as in depending on the field you are in, let that give you a goal for you to work on when you're engaging with social media. But when you get to a point where you have no goal, you have no destination, that's when you do depression.
Okay, as I was asking, can we compare this trend of people trying to express themselves in social media the right way as a result of peer pressure?
Come on again.
Can we compare this trend as a result of peer pressure? Just that everybody wants to express himself or herself in the right way to look more appealing than the other.
To some extent, yes, it is a form of peer pressure. Okay, peer pressure can be resulted from such trends because at the moment we have the issue with music and the drugs thing. When I was growing up, there are something that were not we were not allowed to speak to take, like they were taken as they were vices in the society. But at the moment, I can't say thanks to social media, but at the moment those things are like open. When you speak about issues with drugs and all that, they have grown as a result of the social media. But we shouldn't blame social media for all this. Uh-huh. The issue with peer pressure depends with how you bring up your child. Okay, whether there's social media or there's no social media, there's someone who will, maybe for lack of a better term, someone will get destroyed, right? So once there is no kind of a good upbringing by the parent, one thing I can tell you that the child will be rotten, whether there's social media or not. So it's up to the parents or the people living around the youth to help them grow up in the way that is good. But let us not kind of build walls to our kids that may not enable them to access the goodies outside there. Okay? Yes.
I think I can add on that. But why is it that when we are looking at peer pressure, we always look at it from a negative point of view? Let's look at peer pressure from this point. We are succeeding. That should be peer pressure for me. Like as a company, if our competitor companies are doing better, if they are coming up with better programs, that should be peer pressure for me because there are people who are in the same bracket with me. So even the young people who tend to like pick peer pressure with its negative impact, they should look at it from a positive point of view. If there is a young person on social media that is growing, that has a business that is growing, has a page that is helping them earn, has a YouTube channel, let's appreciate them. Let's take that as peer pressure to also become better citizens.
I think that's why I said that uh, it should act as a goal, like someone having a goal. Okay, so when there's that positive peer pressure, okay, so someone has a kind of a goal that I saw someone, maybe he bought a Lamborghini. Okay, so if I can't buy a Lamborghini, at least let me buy something closer to that. Okay, I saw my friend with a new jersey or jersey or Manchester United. So maybe I should look for one that looks a little bit better or something closer to that. Okay, so when you're speaking of peer pressure, she has said actually appreciate her point. It should we should look it at you should look at it as kind of people trying to achieve a certain goal in life. Okay, yeah.
So the research here stated that women are more prone to use the Instagram, which is actually a platform that enhances someone to express himself or herself than boys. Do you think it is credible to say that?
I think that is true because actually women like they like to look good and they like to express themselves in more so on how they put themselves. So actually that can be a very that statistic can be very credible depending on what we see on the Instagram and the other social media sites. So I think that is true.
I think we can look at that from this point. If you're actually saying that women are more likely or they're the ones they're the larger percentages which is engaging in social media, then I think that should be a challenge to men because they might be missing out on something because social media has a lot of benefits, it has a lot of things to offer. So if you are not engaging social media and you feel like women are doing that the more, it means they're getting empowered in a way that they're not. I think men should take
Maybe to sum up, because we don't have time, what kind of advice do you want to give out to those people who like faking their lives on social media? Starting with okay, first of all,
you may disagree with that faking, not that because you're just fake, but I think the context from where I come from, I used to you have to fake it. So the thing is, not don't fake it. Fake it. Whatever it is, as you know, the time is fake it. But don't do it. Make sure you stay with the things, stay in it.
I just want to say too much of something is dangerous. So it's upon you to use everything according to. You should use it in a balanced manner, in that it should not consume too much of your time. In that it, you see, social media is promoted narcissism. In that people feel kind of important more than the other. So when you use it sparingly, such kind of mindset will not come into you. So you use social media just for the sake of benefit, but not for the sake of trying to compete and also trying to mind other people's business. So the best way you can use social media is use it sparingly and use it as a way to learn and as well as enable yourself growth. Yeah.
okay, just like like a coin, social media also has two sides, the negative and the positive. And I can say that the positive overrules or overrides the negatives. So as a society or as a globe, we are supposed to embrace social media with the good benefits it's presenting itself to us with. Let us use social media to grow ourselves. Let us use social media to make the world a better place, because it is through social media that we are experiencing innovation, we are experiencing a lot of change in the scientific world, in research, mathematics, everything. Like at this point in life, social media is affecting everything that we're doing. So let's embrace it for our benefits. And rather the fact that you're talking about, people should just learn to stay within their limits and appreciate who you are. Because at the end of the day, it is you who puts effort in being the person you are. And there is no point at all in trying to display something that you're not.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your participation. It has been a pleasure for me having you in the studio. And also for my viewers, thank you for keeping it up. Until next time, goodbye.